say something about my mama. Your mama dead as Your mama dead as Go dig her up. Go dig her up.
First off, you gotta understand where King coming from. That's his mama, man.
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
You not loved. You rich, but you not loved. Money means nothing without no one to spend.
The drama surrounding 50 Cent, T.I., and King Harris didn't just explode overnight. It built slowly, fueled by ego, pride, and a long simmering rivalry that had been circling the culture for years. But on one February night, it crossed into territory that hip-hop rarely comes back from. For weeks, 50 Cent and T.I. had been trading shots over potential versus battle and old snitch allegations. It was the kind of back and forth the culture is used to, two seasoned veterans poking at each other's legacies, testing catalog strength, questioning credibility. T.I., confident in his discography, had repeatedly called 50 out. He wanted the smoke. He wanted the stage. He wanted the hit-for-hit showdown. And every time 50 sidestepped the music and went straight to trolling.
Straight like that. Your son don't love you. You don't got no family.
What his wife got to do with anything? You know, the family thing. It's just weird. Them two brothers got a problem.
Posting old clips and leaning into the narrative that Tip had cooperated with law enforcement years ago. It was messy, but it was still rap beef. Then 50 changed the temperature. On February 22nd, he posted an unflattering photo of T.I.'s wife, Tamika "Tiny" Harris, on Instagram. The caption wasn't subtle. It wasn't playful. It was public humiliation in front of millions. Tiny had nothing to do with the versus debate, nothing to do with the snitch talk, nothing to do with the back and forth between two grown men. But suddenly she was in it. And that's when everything cracked open. Because their son, King Harris, saw it. At just 21 years old, King didn't wait for strategy. He didn't wait for T.I. to craft a calculated response. He went live. And what poured out of him wasn't measured, it was volcanic. Furious, shaking with anger, he aimed straight at 50 Cent's deepest wound, the tragic death of his mother, Sabrina Jackson, who died in a fire when 50 was only 8 years old.
Your son don't love you.
It's like, all right, keep going at each other if that's what y'all gonna do.
When King told 50 to go dig her up, the internet froze. In hip-hop, disrespect is currency. But deceased parents? That's sacred ground. Even the most ruthless rivals have historically tiptoed around that line. King didn't just step over it, he sprinted across it. And once those words were out, there was no pulling them back. He didn't stop there. He brought up 50's strained relationship with his own son, Marquise Jackson, twisting the knife where it already hurt. He questioned whether wealth meant anything without love. He painted 50 not as a mogul, not as a mastermind, but as a man alone. It wasn't just a rant. It was deeply personal warfare.
That is T.I.P. Tip. That's how I'm raised. I don't play like this.
Within days, King doubled down. He hit the studio and dropped a diss track titled Made Man, filmed in a parking garage surrounded by foreign cars, rapping with the kind of intensity that comes from feeling cornered. He even resurfaced an old explicit photo of 50 and posted it with the hashtag #NoAI, making sure everyone knew he was standing 10 toes down in his attack. The culture was split. Some said he was reckless. Others said he was defending his mother the only way he knew how. But one thing was clear, this wasn't playful anymore. Then Boosie Badazz stepped in. When Boosie speaks, people listen. He's not a commentator chasing clicks. He's lived the street code, done prison time, survived real consequences. And his take cut through the noise. First, he understood King's anger. That's his mama, Boosie essentially made clear. In any household with love, a mother is sacred. You don't play.
How y'all raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mom. I'm not going.
With that. But he also made something else painfully clear. Talking about a man's deceased mother is a line that's hard to come back from. Boosie didn't let 50 off the hook either. He acknowledged that 50 lit the match by dragging Tiny into it. For decades, 50 has built a brand off trolling. Ja Rule, Rick Ross, The Game, Fat Joe, turning beef into memes and humiliation into entertainment. It's his playbook. But Boosie pointed out that once you involve family, especially a mother, the rules change. It stops being rap. It becomes blood. And blood doesn't operate on internet logic. Boosie even warned King about the imbalance. This wasn't just a young Atlanta rapper sparring with another artist. This was T.I.'s son going head-to-head with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, a billionaire mogul who has made a career out of dismantling opponents publicly. Social media is 50's playground. And Boosie, speaking from experience, cautioned that reckless words can lead to real-life consequences that don't disappear when the live stream ends. The situation
I don't play by my mama. At the end I don't play by my mama. I'm just trying to raise, nigga. I wasn't raised by y'all father.
spiraled further when Boosie's own son, Tootie Raw, jumped into the mix, firing threats at King. Suddenly, what started as a Versus debate had splintered into multiple camps, with sons defending fathers and pride multiplying by the hour. Meanwhile, T.I. responded the way veterans do, through music. He dropped 2 diss tracks, War and Right One, going directly at 50's character, his past, even referencing 50's ex Vivica, A. Fox. The bars were sharp, aggressive, and hungry. It felt like Tip had something to prove. Media voices weighed in. Charlemagne the God criticized 50 for bringing Tiny into it, saying the family angle made it weird. DJ Academics kept score and claimed 50 was winning. Joe Budden argued that musical responses are the only way to beat 50's trolling strategy. Angela, he noted that 50 quietly started scrubbing TI-related posts from his Instagram, which some saw as backtracking. But beneath all the commentary, one uncomfortable truth hung in the air. Once dead parents are invoked, where do you go from there? As of now, King Harris's Made Man is gaining traction. T.I. is teasing more material. 50 continues to troll in subtle ways. Boosie has found himself pulled deeper into the crossfire, and the culture is watching like it's a reality show no one asked for but can't stop following. This isn't just about pride anymore. It's about lines that shouldn't have been crossed. About a son defending his mother. About a mogul who built an empire on disrespect finally being met with something equally ruthless. And about whether reconciliation is even possible when trauma is weaponized. Because in hip-hop, disrespect is part of the game. But there are certain wounds you don't touch. And when you do, the damage doesn't fade with the next headline. So now the question is simple. Did 50 Cent go too far first? Or did King Harris take it somewhere that can never be repaired? Let me know what you think. And if you want more deep dives into the stories shaking the culture in real time, make sure you like and subscribe. This one isn't over yet.